Hello, I have an old globe here I want to take a peek at. It's a bit different because I think it's from the 60s, but a lot has changed since the 60s. So let's take a look here and see because we got the USSR up top here. And look what they're claiming here. Now let's back up a bit. Here's Canada over here, and here is the USSR over here. Holy smokes. Okay, they weren't messing around, baby. They weren't messing around. We don't have any Ukraine. We don't have any Ukraine. Romania is spelled differently, and Yugoslavia and Czechoslovakia are present, baby. Are present. Now take a look at Africa. This will shock you. Now look at this here. Whoa, everything is different. Now let's start at the bottom here. The Union of South Africa. Okay, in Southwest Africa, Bucanaland, Transvaal, Natal, the Federation of Rhodesia still exists. Mozambique is still somewhat similar, as well as Madagascar, but there's not much going on there, eh? Except monkeys and lemurs, eh? And Tanzania, not Tanzania. The Belgian Congo, Angola is still the same. Kenya, Uganda, looking a bit smaller. The Belgian Congo, and the French West Africa, baby. Nigeria holding strong, Liberia holding strong as they are a British colony. So they're holding strong there, nice and small in between all the French and Belgian nonsense here. So we got a strange country up here, Sahara country. No Algeria, no Niger. I'm not sure why we say Sudan over here. Sudan's always been over here, but maybe that's West Sudan. But Somaliland, North Somaliland, South Somaliland, Aden, Oman seems a bit bigger. Yemen is smaller, and we have an Aden, Prot. Not sure what that means or what that is. You come over here, it's a bit different as well. We still have Borneo, down here, excuse me, Borneo, Sumatra, Malaya, Sarawak. Up here we have Burma. Laos and Cambodia are looking a bit different, as well as Vietnam. So my guess would be the 60s. Tibet here looking pretty big. Manchuria looking pretty big up here. I see no tartar sauce anywhere, no evidence of tartar sauce anywhere to be found. No Turkmenistan, no Uzbekistan. None of that stuff was allowed except for Afghanistan and Pakistan were allowed. But no Uzbekistan, no Turkmenistan, no, none of that was allowed. And we come down to the bottom here, the very bottom here, the very bottom, way down. They're upside down over here, for fuck's sake. And New Guinea and Papua seem to be the same. And Australia looking normal, Tasmania looking good. So New Zealand looking good. The seas are all in the same place. We do have, what do you know, look at this here. But take a look here. Now, I think where's the chain of islands here? That meets the bottom. Where's the chain of islands? And it seems like there's a pretty big gap here, eh? A pretty big gap. I think it's not that big anymore. But there's no Antarctic Sea. So there's no date on this thing either. There's a Phoenix turkey here, but there's no date. No date. So I'm just going to guess the 60s. Chicago, Illinois. Copyright, but when's the fucking date, you know? Isn't that frustrating? I look online, I can't find either. It's just difficult. There's so many that look so similar, but they're not exactly the same. So I don't know. But it is very different. Not that I'd share. Look up here. We come up here to the north, the very far north up here. We got Franz Joseph Land. Okay. What's over here? Zemlya, Laptevsky. Okay, so New Siberia and Spitsbergen, Svalbard. Greenland's looking the same. Iceland's looking a bit displaced. I don't know. And the states are looking normal. Okay. They're all the same. The Middle Americas, Honduras, you got Salvador, you got Guatemala, Honduras. It's all looking the same. Panama. A bit different here, though. Seems like Brazil's taking a bit more space than usual. I'm missing some countries up here, likely. But for the most part, we got Paraguay, Uruguay, yep. Chile, Argentina looking the same. Peru and Bolivia holding strong. Bolivia is not supposed to be strong, but they're holding strong always. Interesting, eh? And Colombia and Venezuela. So it seems like maybe a 60s globe, and I wanted to share it with you. It's a lot different. A lot's changed up in maybe the last 60 years, eh? Take care, everyone.